He's one of the most wanted men in the world, and he's hiding somewhere in the back streets of the Libyan capital, Tripoli. This is the base of his multinational, multi-million-pound human trafficking empire. His name is Omar Germe, and this is the only image of him, a police photo fit. He's an Ethiopian who himself was once a migrant. The Libyan border police don't really stand much of a chance. There are very few of them, and the desert provides a perfect cover for Amias and his network, who have the weapons and the latest technology to help them. Kufra is the main entry point from Sudan, and we were taken to see what the Libyan authorities have in their armoury. A huge trench. It's just no match.
The people smugglers here are in total control. They have all the money and all the power, the fastest vehicles and the latest weaponry. Worse, if they are caught, there is never any justice. They get off scot-free and carry on.
We found evidence of many abandoned camps along the smuggling route. The desert journey can take days. Many don't even survive this. 16-year-old Asaned from Eritrea wishes she hadn't. She's been lying in a cast from her toes to her chest for 2 months now, unable to move and getting weaker by the day. Along with the other women, they are here only because the smuggler crashed the vehicle they were in.
Where is the pain?
Bladder painful.
Her bladder is painful.
Across the country, we saw how Libya's insecurity has allowed smugglers like Amias to thrive. But there's also evidence of widespread corruption. At several detention centres we visited, the refugees spoke of torture and how release is only possible if their families can pay more to the smugglers for the next leg of their journey.
So we've been told that we have to go in, and they've given us this as protection because they don't know who's got infections or what infections they might have, and also a number of them have been here for many months and the smell is overpowering. Not a very good reception from them. Over here, to your right.
Some of the women have been in this centre for 3 months. The men are locked up separately, 70 to a room. The guards didn't want us to hang around here much longer. But the Italian police who've tapped the phones of the Hamas network suggest eventually the pressure of knowing your relative is being held leads to more money being handed over by their families.
We have evidence, we have statements, we have a description, we have a very clear intercept about this. We have intercept about the payment, for example, in jail, to the person working in jail, to leave people go out from jail so they can travel to Italy and they can pay for the trips to Italy, for example.
Amias and his network are linked to one of the biggest single migrant tragedies. These pictures off the Lampedusa coast, which we've obtained from Italian investigators, are too gruesome to show you in much detail, but they illustrate the last moments as 366 refugees lost their battle to survive. Amias and his gang are still launching their overcrowded migrant boats from Zawara. And as we joined one of the 2 Libyan naval boats who ever monitor this part of the shoreline, it became obvious how they do so with very little chance of being detected.
We've not seen anything. Not terribly surprising, given that this is just one boat It's virtual darkness, and they have just torches to try and pinpoint the refugee boats.
So Amias continues his trade in humans with impunity, because right now in Libya, he is out of reach of international law. Alex Crawford, Sky News, Libya.